In the opening scenes of the film, we are thrust into a metropolis where towering robots emerge from a military base. Taylor informs his daughter that Earth was once a thriving planet, but the advent of military robots and their subsequent use exacerbated global warming, causing temperatures to soar and unleashing a wave of devastating diseases. One such ailment claimed the life of Taylor's beloved daughter. In response to the environmental crisis, scientists devised protective domes known as Skynet. However, a fragment of an alien meteoroid from the moon crashes onto Earth, and from its depths emerges a peculiar plant. This extraordinary plant possesses the remarkable ability to absorb toxic air, restoring Earth to its pristine state. However, the plant's growth is fueled by water, causing it to expand at an alarming rate, endangering the city. The scientists christen this colossal plant Pandora. Meanwhile, at the military base where Taylor serves as a soldier, he engages in conversation with his friend and fellow officer. Suddenly, a medical team arrives with a colonel, prompting the arrival of the colonel. The colonel instructs a soldier to escort him to the general on the other side of the base. Simultaneously, another soldier attempts to placate his friend, who is upset with his decision to embark on a mission. This mission, it turns out, is the brainchild of the colonel, who oversees the Skynet operation. The doctor informs the general that they have developed a virus capable of halting Pandora's rampant growth. The colonel acknowledges the potential consequences of the mission, including the potential loss of over 100,000 lives if the mission fails, and they resort to Plan B, dropping a bomb on Pandora. Taylor's officer expresses his disapproval, but the general, as the head of the mission, grants his approval. The colonel selects a team of soldiers, including Taylor, to carry out this perilous mission. He meticulously outlines the mission plan, emphasizing the need to first attack the plant with a gas that will force Pandora to release its poisonous gas, revealing its central core. A robot will then be deployed to deliver the virus to the upper part of Pandora, effectively neutralizing its threat. As helicopters carrying the soldiers approach Pandora, a concerned citizen witnesses the unusual aerial activity and suspects imminent danger. The helicopters descend upon Pandora, but a sudden downpour triggers an accelerated growth spurt in the plant, causing its branches to rapidly extend. The colonel orders an immediate gas attack and missile strike. The soldiers launch their assault, prompting Pandora to retaliate by releasing its toxic gas. They pursue the gas, but the plant's rapidly growing branches manage to destroy two helicopters. Only one helicopter, carrying Taylor and two fellow soldiers, remains. Taylor locates Pandora's central core just beneath the ground and sends a robot down from his helicopter. However, the other helicopter carrying the virus is hacked and taken under control. A soldier named Taylor was sitting in a helicopter. He pulled the pin of a bomb attached to the helicopter, causing a huge explosion. The helicopter crashed to the ground. Taylor's friend, an officer named James, was at the base. The colonel told James that they would have to start their plan to drop a bomb on Pandora, but James was sure that Taylor and his friends were still alive. James convinced the colonel to give him 3 hours to find Taylor. He went to the same man who had been looking at the helicopter in the sky earlier, who was also an officer and worked at the base. The man agreed to help James find Taylor. Taylor was in the hospital with his 2 companions. He told them to stay together and that he would find medicine for them. The hospital was completely deserted. A creature attacked Taylor, and James found out where Taylor was from the radio. The creature killed one of Taylor's companions, and the other companion ran away. Taylor also found a little girl there, whom he saved. Taylor's friend, the companion who had escaped from the creature, was also alive. He told Taylor that the creatures had killed their companion. Taylor understood that something was wrong. He sent a message to the base, telling them that he had found the device that could open the portal to Pandora. Taylor went to the same place where the helicopter had crashed with his companions. They sent their drones into the deserted and destroyed building. Taylor found out that the building was about to collapse. He decided to go inside himself, but the little girl he had found stopped him. Taylor listened to her and decided to stay with her. When the little girl told him her name, Taylor remembered his daughter, who had died. Taylor's companions had also found out where the device was with the help of a drone camera. It was hanging in a broken car at a great height. Taylor's companion went to get the device, wearing a robot suit, but the battery of his suit ran out, and he was about to die in the building. Taylor came there and saved him. Taylor's other companion finds a pin that was from a bomb. He also keeps the head of a hacked robot with him, which was found in the helicopter that had a virus. Taylor also tries to take the virus with the help of a rope that was at a great height, because he wanted to complete his mission at any cost. The other end of that rope was caught by Taylor's officer friend, but in the meantime, many creatures attacked them, and the building was also about to collapse, but Taylor somehow manages to take the virus bottle. There comes another companion of his who had come to help him. Everyone was saved by this companion. The companion who had gotten the pin of the bomb came out and told Taylor that the helicopter in which the virus was found had been deliberately blown up with a bomb. He showed Taylor the pin of the bomb and the camera in which he had picked up the head of the robot. Taylor watched the video and found out that the pin of the bomb was taken out by the robot. After watching this video, Taylor realized that the whole plan was the general's. Taylor's officer friend called the general and told him that they had found out everything. The general said yes, he had done everything and had taken years to make this mission happen. He said that he could not let it be destroyed, and that he also wanted Taylor and his friends dead, because they had found out about his mission. He said that he was also sending some robots to kill them. Then, the signals to the robots were deliberately shut down, which broke Taylor's contact with the base. Taylor took his companions and started moving toward Pandora. A very big robot came there, which was sent by the general. It attacked their car, but now 3 more robots came there, who were going to attack them. All of these robots were also sent by the general. When Taylor's companions dropped the missiles to save them, their missile accidentally fell on the bridge, which broke into 2 pieces. But their car crossed the broken bridge. Then, a robot started pulling their car towards it to get rid of them. To get rid of that robot, Taylor's officer friend jumped on him, but he came under the robot. Taylor thought that his friend was dead, but his officer friend was still alive. On the other hand, it was also found at the base that someone deliberately stopped the signals. After hearing all this, a girl told the colonel, and hearing all this, the colonel understood that the whole plan was the general's. On the other hand, Taylor's companions reached the place where Pandora was in the middle. They set up a bomb at that place. Taylor told the little girl that she would have to sit in the car and wait for them. Then, a robot also came following them and started fighting with them. Here, Taylor removed the hacking device from the head of the robot. As he removed the device, they started contacting the base. The colonel went to the general and said that they knew everything, so he should stop his plan, on which he said that it would start raining in a while, and then they would use their plan to drop the bomb on that plant and blow it up. The general knew everything here, that the plant could not be destroyed by a bomb, and that many people would also be killed. On the other hand, Taylor's companion blew up the bomb that was planted in the ground, which made a hole in the ground. In the midst of a chaotic battle, a towering robotic figure emerges, unleashing its wrath upon Taylor and his comrades as the battle rages. The largest robot yet encountered zeroes in on a car carrying a young girl, its menacing presence sending a surge of fury through Taylor. Determined to protect the innocent child, Taylor unleashes his full power, decimating the menacing robot with a flurry of blows. Meanwhile, Taylor's unwavering companion joins the fray, wielding their own formidable weapon to vanquish the remaining foe. In the aftermath of the intense struggle, Taylor's companion miraculously rescues the little girl from the wreckage, revealing that she is still alive. However, their respite is short-lived as an ominous rain begins to fall, triggering the rapid growth of a monstrous plant known as Pandora. As Pandora's branches reach out with destructive force, wreaking havoc upon the city, Colonel Miller is compelled to initiate Plan B, a desperate measure to neutralize the threat with a powerful bomb. But before he can put the plan into action, he receives a call from Taylor, who boldly declares that they are ready to confront Pandora directly, negating the need for the perilous bombing. Taylor's courageous officer friend volunteers to carry the virus bottle, a weapon capable of eradicating Pandora, into the heart of the monstrous plant. As they venture deep into Pandora's treacherous domain, they are confronted by a horde of grotesque creatures spawned from the plant's malevolent influence. Undeterred by the onslaught, Taylor's officer friend bravely delivers the virus into Pandora's core, causing the plant to wither and decay. The menacing creatures, deprived of their life source, perish as well. In the closing scenes of the film, General Cross, unable to bear the sight of his defeat, takes his own life. A week later, signs of recovery emerge as the city begins to heal and Pandora shrinks to the size of an ordinary Plant Taylor, driven by a thirst for exploration, embarks on a mission to the moon, leaving behind a world on the path to restoration with this hopeful resolution. The film draws to a satisfying end,